Well, I wanted to go for a motorcycle ride, but as you can see, the bolt is missing from my helmet here. That's what it looks like on the other side. It's missing here, and so the visor doesn't come down. Now, I didn't notice this, so I looked everywhere for the bolt and couldn't find it, so I'm off to Home Depot, see if I can find that bolt and get my helmet fixed so I might be able to do something on my motorcycle today. Now, honestly, I don't wear my helmet all the time, but you know, when Mama's home, the helmet gets worn. You know, at least when I drive out of the driveway. Thing about helmets is to keep your head safe, to keep you upright, because it's hard to ride a motorcycle when you're all brain damaged. I may be brain damaged, but it's a different kind of brain damage, and I do okay. The thing about motorcycles is they go where you look. If you're going to hit something and you stare at that thing you think you're going to hit, you'll hit it. But if you turn your gaze, turn your focus on where you want to end up, you go through the curve. You can lean that motorcycle down so low and so tight you can make really sharp turns with it, sharper than you really can imagine. And so, just like in riding a motorcycle, in your business, look where you want to be. Don't look where you are, and don't focus on the problems. Focus on the solutions. I read and I see a lot of people talking negative stuff on the internet about photography, about the whole world of photography and how bad it is and how tough the market is and all the crazy shit that happens. And I think, you know, you're so focused on that, maybe you should focus on all the good stuff that happens. Because for every negative story out there, there's a pretty good positive story. And there are people making good money and making a living at photography. Maybe it's not what you expected, but it's possible. You can do a lot if you just put your mind to it. You really can. Bringing my motorcycle helmet with me to Home Depot, because I know if I go up and buy a bolt or a nut or whatever I'm going to get, if I go up and buy it, take it back, it won't fit. So I might as well just take it with me and make sure that it works. Got a guy on a big Harley coming up next to me here. That looks pretty cool. Harley dealership is right down the street, so I see a lot of guys on bikes here. What the hell is that? Nice looking bike. I don't want anybody to think that you shouldn't know the problems out there. I don't want you to be blind to them. I just don't want you to focus on them. I want you to focus on the good stuff. Focus on the possibilities. Possibilities that are positive, not necessarily possibilities that are negative. So there's a lot of great stuff happening. And best time to be a photographer ever. Ever. Understanding what could go wrong is great. Dwelling on it, not so good. Yeah, this should be easy. Find a screw to fit my helmet here. There's only like a football field bunch of screws here. This will be kind of interesting. Specialty screws. Okay, see if there's something here. Really not a screw I'm looking for, it's a bolt. I think the most important thing about looking where you want to go instead of looking at where you don't want to go because it just really makes a lot of sense to keep that focus on your plans and what you are able to achieve or wanting to achieve, that is. I'm hoping when I get home these screws bolts, I guess they're machine bolts, machine screws. I don't know, but one of them will fit and I get my helmet back. I'm hoping, because it would be a real disaster to have to go back to Home Depot and turn fixing my helmet into a 2 Home Depot run. That's how I measure things that I have to do around the house. How many times do I have to go to Home Depot? Fixing this one thing, that's a 2 Home Depot run, and working on the back patio when we built that in, that was a 6 Home Depot run. Painting the house is usually a 4 Home Depot run, painting any room, because it seems that no matter what you get, you forgot to get something else, or the thing you got doesn't work, or the thing you got is broken, or what have you, but just so much to do. So little time to do it. All right, we're gonna see if this 24 works here.
Push the left after the bottle and midnight.
All right, good luck.
Mama kisses. Give Mama kisses. Oh, she gave me a kiss. Daddy, she gave me a kiss. Let me kiss.
Good girl.
Look at her.
Well, I can see that that one didn't work. Okay. Well, I called the Harley dealership here in Chandler, and they said they have one that'll fit, so I'm going to head over there and get my helmet fixed. Probably the right way instead of trying to Home Depot it, right? That was pretty cool. They fixed my helmet for free at Chandler Harley Davidson, so I'm all set to go. I just got to remember to keep checking that, because apparently they do have a tendency to come loose, even though there's a little lock washer in there. So I'll be watching that, because that's a pain in the ass.